the Honda CB650F. As you can see, this is they call it the special color here. It's got the gold wheels, it's got the red, white, blue with a bit of black combination. Nice little scenic area right here on the lake. Anyone that might be thinking about buying one, hopefully this helps you out. So it's a 650 inline 4, as you can see all the pipes down there. It's a smooth as butter engine, very nice in that regard. It's quite a heavy bike. It's at 208 kilos, and comes with ABS on the front, as you can see the ABS sticker here. It's got twin discs. They're kind of like a wavy disc. I don't know if that is a wavy disc or not, but it looks kind of like a wavy disc. Twin caliper twin discs. They put the protection on it in the shop that I rented it from. As you can see, it's got this nice underbody exhaust, which I like a lot. It's very nice, I think. Also the backlight is pretty flush here. Quite like that. It's quite nice. You can see the little light tucked away. It's quite a nice light, actually, that light. But yeah, my first impressions were it's very smooth. Not the most exciting bike, I guess. But after riding a couple of days of it, I can't say I have any bad things to say about it. It's a good bike. It's not the lightest bike, but the power's good, especially if you really ring it. Very impressed with it for the money as well. I'm sure wherever you guys might be, it's pretty cheap. Here it's roughly the same price as a Kawasaki ER6. Unfortunately, they don't have the Yamaha MT-07 or FZ-07 here, which I would love to ride that because of how much I like the 09. But I must say, I was going quite fast on it in some straightaways and stuff, and some banking corners and stuff in the mountains, and the suspension feels very plush. Now I know it's like a budget bike, it's not made with, you know, flash components really, is it? I mean, the forks aren't even upside down forks, which is just one thing I just noticed last night, which is quite surprising really. But I must say, all the big bumps I hit, and you know, kind of just general bumps. Sometimes the concrete's wavy, and when it's wavy, it kind of throws you up a little bit, and it handled it all really well. And even when I was too up on it for a little bit, it felt like there wasn't really anyone on the back, so that was a big compliment, I thought. I mean, comparing it to the ER6, I haven't rode the ER6 for quite a while, but the ER6 I quite like too. Different type of engine, because the ER6 is a twin and this is an inline 4. I guess it depends what kind of engine you like, but the down low, very low rev, it's got a decent pickup. It's pretty good. It's ready to lurch forward at any time, that's for sure. But yeah, so more on the design anyway. As you can see, it's like a one piece kind of seat. The angle of this seat is quite nice, so it'd be good for a passenger on it. I think one of the things about these kind of bikes is the more you kind of add little bits to them and customize them, maybe do an exhaust or that kind of thing, you can make them look a lot better. And for the price, it's hard to complain really. The biggest minus I'd say is the weight, but that's just what comes with it. But let me start up for you guys anyway. You guys can see it's got this HISS, which is this Honda ignition security system. As you can see, it's blinking in the corner here for your you know, just to let you know, it's like an immobilizer. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this dashboard, but it's grown on me. I quite like the way the time stays there. That's good, the way the time stays there. So it lets me know the time right now. As you can see, it's only 8:46. So if I turn it on, you see all the instruments light up. There's quite a nice configuration there, the way it kind of comes and goes back and everything. You've got fuel here, you've got total kilometers here. This is your rev range that goes up like that. It's your speed, kilometers I've got right now. It's neutral, ABS lights right there. Let me start up for you guys. I think it's pretty sweet. I must say I like this exhaust a lot for a standard exhaust. I think it's very nice for a standard exhaust. Let me give it a little rev for you guys. It's just that kind of inline 4 sound. Sound pretty nice. I'll rev it for you guys here. You can see the rev limiters right here. So let's have a look so you can see the light as well. So that's the regular light. As you can see, it's quite flash, isn't it? I mean, they've got 2 kind of LED kind of lights up here on the sides. They kind of look like LEDs and don't think they are, but they're up here on the sides. You've got the one in the middle, and you've got high beam. Seems to just be similar but more effective at the top there. So yeah, I mean, it's a nice bike. I'm impressed by it for the price and stuff. I think you get a good bike for the price. I do. I personally prefer it a lot more over the more racier style, which I'm not sure actually the name. I think it might be a CB650F. Or CBR650. I'm not sure the name of that one. But I must say it's quite a nice looking bike. I think all the engine here looks very nice. And one thing actually I forgot to mention just there is the handlebars. It might not look it, but they're a bit odd when I first sat on it, because they're very they have quite a bit of sweep back, you know, because generally when you see handlebars, I don't feel like they have that much sweep on the bikes I've had anyway, because you can see it starts here but then it comes in. So I mean, maybe that's one thing you want to consider. I'll sit on it so you guys can see. The seat height is good as well. I'm 6'4" and I weigh around 80 kilograms. Sorry for people in America, I'm not sure what that is in pounds. So as you can see here, this is me sitting down. This is the tank right here. You see the bars right there like that. It's a pretty upright position, which for me is very important. But as you can see the bars here, they have a decent amount of sweep. They look a bit odd, but they actually feel pretty fine. So that might be one thing you want to consider. But you can always swap that out anyway, make it look a bit plush. It does look a bit cheap. Also, this seat, which is super important for me. I don't think people ever think about this, but I don't really come from a road race background, so I'm been more supermoto and motocross and enduro type person. But this seat, as you can see here, as it comes down to here, it comes up just ever so slightly before the tank, and that bit there really helps you from falling onto the tank. It's a comfortable position. I like the position. I don't think the seat is that great though. I had a sore bum after it's probably 250 kilometers maybe. My bum was already sore, so the seat wasn't that great in that regard, but the position is good. Just like this and the ER6, I think they're slightly less sporty variants of, you know, bikes like a Z800 or some kind of maybe 1000cc CB, maybe the CB1000 or something, which I haven't rode, so I don't actually know. But I owned a Z800, and for me it was too sporty position. It was really comfortable. It was really uncomfortable. I used to hit my gonads on the tank all the time. And let me just say, I completely forgot. I can't believe I almost forget to say this. I did say it was 208 kilograms, but I did not say it's got 86 horsepower. It's got 86 horsepower, and it weighs 208 kilos. So it's got enough pickup, especially for the tire roads here. They're not very good condition roads a lot of the time. It's got a nice pickup. The suspension has enough travel in it that it handles everything well. So that's my initial impressions of this bike. I am impressed with this bike for the money. I think it's a good deal, I really do. I think the styling's nice. Like, share, subscribe my video, and let me know what you think in the comments below. This is my review. of the Honda CB650F.
She too full of herself, but every night she was all alone.